welcome to our last live of the week. We have been going live every single day throughout this week to talk about the 4 pillars of WeShape. And the reason why we're doing this right now is because we want you to show up consistently throughout all of 2026. We want you to show up consistently throughout all of 2026. Because if you do these 4 things, you will start showing up more for yourself. And so we share with you 3 of the pillars already. And today we're going to share with you the 4th pillar. And this is one of the most important ones because this one really improves your overall quality of life. Before I dive in, we good on the audio? Everything's good?
Check your mic.
Okay. Just want to make sure everything looks good here so you guys can hear us. Looks good to me on my end. Can everybody hear me? How are we looking? Yeah? Okay. All right. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right as we go through this 4th pillar today. So here's the plan. I'm going to talk to you about the first 3 pillars just in case you weren't on those other lives. I'm going to do it real briefly. And these are really concepts, again, that are going to help you be more consistent throughout 2026. And then I'm going to share with you the 4th pillar. And then I'm going to share with you exactly how you can put this all together over the next 4 weeks. And I think you're going to really like that. Okay? And I'm going to actually have something really cool to show with you here at the end. So pillar number 1 that we shared with you on Tuesday was to quit exercising. And I know that sounds crazy. If you followed WeShape for a long time, basically, we're the people who show you how to move better and feel better. So you probably think, why would I quit exercising? Well, the reason why is because so many people struggle to be consistent with their routine because of the word exercise. I mean, think about it. Think about that word for a second. Okay, you got to go exercise now. Does that feel good? Probably not. Probably feels bad. Because so many of us for years have used exercise as punishment for the way we look, as punishment for what we ate yesterday. We don't use it as a way to take care of ourselves. We use it as a way to change ourselves because fundamentally we don't really like the way our body looks. And this negative, shame, fear-based motivation, this is a huge problem. This is a gigantic problem, and it's the reason why so many people start and stop and start and stop again. Because at the root of it, if your story in your mind is, I should hate myself, or I hate myself so I should go do a workout, then guess what? It's all rooted in fear and negativity, and you're not going to be consistent with it. Because when something feels bad, we don't want to do it, right? So how do we make your workout routine feel good again instead of something that feels bad? Well, that's what we're going to talk about right now. Instead of exercising, focus on practicing movement. Focus on practicing movement. And I know that seems like, well, isn't this just the same thing? Well, not really. Exercise, oftentimes with people, is mindless. It's things that we do that push ourselves really hard. We're trying to burn calories. We're trying to pump our muscles so we can sculpt our bodies, so we can burn fat, right? But oftentimes when people exercise, they do it mindlessly. They check out from their body. They say things like, no pain, no gain. They try to push themselves really hard. But at the end of the day, what we really, really, really want you to do is take care of yourself. That's what your routine should be about. Not mindlessly going into the gym and pumping away on the treadmill trying to burn fat, but instead waking up in the morning and saying, how do I care for my body? How do I care for my body? And then doing some movements and some stretches that feel good. Because when you do things that feel good, you want to do more of it. And that's what will help you sustain that consistency throughout 2026. Is instead of approaching your routine in a way where you show up, you push yourself too far, too fast, you feel bad, and eventually you quit, you start showing up, you do maybe a little less than you think you need to. You do that, and you walk away from your routine feeling good, practicing movement. And then what? You want to come back and do it more because it feels good, okay? So throw away exercise and start practicing movement. It's a little subtle mindset shift, but it can make a huge difference. Throw away the need for shaming yourself into doing it and start embracing self-care, showing up to care for your body. The second pillar we shared on Wednesday was about intention. It's about establishing your why, okay? This is really important because if you show up and your why is rooted, again, in that fear and that negativity and that self-criticism, like, oh, I should show up because I hate the way my body looks, well, guess what? Every time you approach your fitness routine, it will be done with negative feelings and it won't feel good. But if we can change your why, if we can change your why from, I don't like the way my body looks, so I should go work out, to, I want to take care of my body, So now I go get to practice movement. Well, guess what? That makes the whole thing a lot better. You can see a lot of these little things are subtle mindset shifts, but they make a huge difference on your ability to be consistent, okay? And so one of the most important things you can do is really establish your why. Why do you want to show up for a fitness routine in 2026 in the first place? Ask yourself that question. And when it pops up like, well, because I want to lose weight, then why do I want to lose weight? Oh, because maybe I want to be able to do things with my body again that I'm not used to being able to do. Go for a walk with my family or with my friends and not feel like the one who's, holding everybody back, right? Well, why is that important? Well, because I enjoy spending time with my family outside. I enjoyed spending time with my body outside. I enjoyed having movement freedom, and now I don't. See, when you go deeper, you can find those things that are more motivating. You can find the why that really matters to you. And if you can find that why that really matters to you, man, write that down, put it next to your bed, and use it as fuel to get you to show up for yourself. Because that's what it's about. It's about really showing up for yourself, taking action, okay? The third thing we talked about is really important. It's something that we've done a really good job at WeShape. It's building community. Building community. Because you need people around you to support you. And that means when you're feeling like, oh God, I don't want to do a workout today, you can go in and say, hey, I'm feeling so unmotivated. Can somebody help me out here? And somebody goes, you've got this. Just get started. Just press play on a workout. Just do something for yourself. And you start to do that. Now all of a sudden, other people are lifting you up. Other people are encouraging you. Other people are holding you accountable. This is so important to have a strong community around you. And so that's part of the reason why at WeShape we focus so heavily on not just giving you amazing movements and stretches to make your body feel good. It's not just about teaching you how to move better so you can feel better. It's also about connecting you with other people who are on this same journey. People who have tried workout after workout and felt like nothing was a good fit for them. People who have aches, pains, injuries, they feel weak, they feel tight, and they feel like nothing out there is made for them. Well, WeShape is. WeShape is for the people who feel like nothing is made for them, because everything we do at WeShape is customized to you. And again, in just a minute, I'm going to share with you a really cool opportunity, and I think you're really going to like it. Point of this third pillar, though, is community is really important. You got to have people around you to support you and to encourage you and to lift you up when things are going great. That really helps support your overall health and happiness, and that's ultimately what this is about, right? Showing up to take care of your body so you can feel healthier and happier. Now today I'm going to share this fourth pillar of WeShape. And then right after this, again, stick around because I want to share with you how you can integrate these 4 pillars into your life over the next 4 weeks. All right? And I promise you I'm not going to pitch you on anything that's going to cost you anything. Instead, I'm going to give you an opportunity to really, really learn more about these 4 pillars, to start moving your body and developing a solid movement and stretching practice, and to connect with an amazing community. But the 4th pillar is this. It's beliefs. It's beliefs. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, what does beliefs have to do with establishing a good fitness routine? Well, like I've been saying throughout all these lives this week, if you believe that you are worth taking care of, if you believe that it's worth it to take care of your body, then you'll do it. And if you believe that you're not worth taking care of, then you won't do it. One of the things I like to remind people of is our actions, the things that really matter. Our actions really make up our life. But underneath our actions is our intentions, right? Our whys, why we're doing things. Underneath our intentions is our beliefs. And ultimately, most of the people that we talk to at WeShape, and we talk to thousands of people, they're struggling with one thing, and that's self-worth. They're struggling to put themselves first. They're struggling because they say yes to everyone else. They don't set boundaries as good as they need to. And ultimately, underneath all of that is this little voice that says, you're not worth it. So you don't have to do a workout routine. You're not worth it, right? Your body's not worth taking care of. You've gone too far. You're too old. You're too weak. You're too much of a beginner, right? You've got too many other things that are your priority. Well, here's the truth. Nobody is going to get you started on this journey other than you. That's the truth. Sometimes that can feel a little heavy. Sometimes that can sting a little bit. But if you can just really embrace that, it gives you power. It gives you power because that means you have the choice to become who you want to be. You have the choice to just get up, start moving your body today. You have the choice to do some movement, some stretches, and start approaching your fitness routine with a better intention. An intention of self-care, an intention of caring for your body, and a belief underneath that you are worth it. Because think about it. This is the only body you have. It's carried you through your entire life. And so, are you going to neglect it? Are you going to continue not showing up to take care of it? Or are you going to really, really start to think that you're worth it and start taking care of it? So what we do with this pillar in WeShape is we try to get people to realize that there are things in your life that you value. Like imagine your kids or your grandkids or your partner or your family. And imagine if one of them got hurt. You'd probably take care of them, wouldn't you? You'd probably do a lot to take care of them and make sure that their body is taken care of and make sure that they're okay. But how come we don't do this to ourselves? Well, we don't do this to ourselves because we haven't established the belief that we are worth it. And that is the number one thing that we try to get people to do with WeShape, is to believe that you are worth it. Because if you believe that, you'll do something about it. So, I have a question for you right now. If you believe that you're worth it, I want to tell you about something that we've been talking about all week. And I really want you to take action on this today because enrollment closes for this tomorrow. All right? And we start on Monday. It's our free Feel Good Challenge. And this challenge is a 4-week journey where each week we go through one of the 4 pillars of WeShape. Okay? And that means week 1 we'll be talking about movement. And we'll be helping you find joy in movement and start showing up for your body from a different place. We'll be giving you the workouts you need to be able to make this happen too. And I want to show you those workouts here in just a second. We'll be doing live coaching calls every week also to help you really integrate and understand these 4 pillars. The second week we'll be going through intention. And you'll still be doing your workouts. You'll still be connecting with your community, but we'll be focusing on setting that powerful intention. Then we'll be focusing on community, connecting with the community, supporting each other throughout this journey. And then the 4th week we'll be focusing on beliefs. So if you want us to walk you through these 4 pillars and watch the transformation that can happen in both how you feel in your body and also how you feel about your body and your life, well then that's what we're about to do. So if you want to join, you can go to WeShape.com/challenge. You have just a little bit of time left in order to join for free. And we're going to build you that 28-day workout plan, have all the live coaching. You'll have that 4-week transformation curriculum. And here's the cool part. You could win $5,000 in prizes, including the person who wins our Feel Good Challenge is going to get a free ticket to our next WeShape Wellness Retreat. This is an in-person experience with just a small group of our WeShape members where we go deeper on movement, mindset, community, beliefs, and connection. And I promise you, if you go out here, it's a transformational experience that so many people enjoyed. All right? We're going to start on Monday. So if you have to, click that link either in our bio or go to WeShape.com/challenge, and we're going to sign you up for that, okay? Now, if you have any questions about this, I want you to post them in the comments. My team's going to ask a question. Before we go any further, though, I think a lot of people always wonder themselves, what does the WeShape workout routine even look like? You see us doing these movements and focusing on teaching you how to move with good form, but we don't really show you the workout routines. And so I wanted to show you what this looks like because, again, you get free access to this. Other people pay up to $500 a year to get access to this, but you'll get it for free during the challenge, okay? So I loaded this on the screen right here. When you go to WeShape.com/challenge, what you're going to see is you're going to see our sign-up page right here. You'll see all the information, starts January 12th, right? So go to that page and make sure you sign up, okay? Now from there, once you get into WeShape, I want to show you what these workouts look like because this is really special. This is the homepage. We won't worry about that right now. You can see we have our community right here where people are engaging and stuff, helping and supporting each other. You can see that we have live coaching calls every single day of the week that you can join. But here's the coolest part, all right? We developed something called Coach. All right, and what Coach is it's a software that can build a customized workout for you every single day. And so here's kind of the concept is if I was your personal trainer and you walked into work with me, I would have a pretty good idea of what it is that I wanted to do with you, okay? But I wouldn't necessarily write that program in stone and say, this is what we're doing. I would say, hey, how do you feel, right? So let's see here. You'd walk into work with me, I'd have an idea, and I'd say, hey, what would you like to do? You want to do some movement, some stretching, right? Okay, let's say we want to do some movement. I would say, how do you sleep last night? Okay, well, let's say I slept okay. I would say, how does your body feel right now? Oh, you know what? My body feels tired right now. And then even more importantly, this is the coolest part of what we have here. You could choose between 10, 20, 30, 45, and 60-minute workouts. So let's just choose like a 30-minute workout. It's going to pull from my movement profile, which by the way, on the way in is we're going to learn more about your body and design a movement profile, and it's going to create a workout for you that's customized to your body. And I'll just show you the routine that this one loaded up right here, because you can go in and you can see the different movements. If some of these movements are too challenging, like here's a great example, you can come in here and you could scale down the difficulty of the movements all the way down to things that, you know, for example, our lowest levels are things that you can do while lying in bed, right? And so this workout routine is something you can do from home. It uses gentle movements to help stretch and strengthen the body. You can adjust these movements right here. It has some stretching movements at the end of it to help you increase your flexibility, and then you can start moving. It's a follow-along routine that you can do from the comfort of your own home. But again, this is a customized workout that you can get 100% free. So if you haven't signed up yet, we've been doing these lives all week. Make sure you go to WeShape.com/challenge, or you can click the link in our bio as well. You've got one more day to sign up for this before we close enrollment, and the challenge is starting this Monday. All right, it's January 9th, and a lot of people bail on their New Year's resolutions by now. And I don't want that to be you. I want you to have a different experience this year. I want you to have an experience where you're not just trying to show up to change the way your body looks because you think you should lose some weight and you don't like your body. Instead, I want you to develop a long-term, sustainable habit of taking care of your body, of doing things that will help you improve how your aches, pains, and injuries feel, that will help you gain strength, that will help you gain flexibility, that will help you gain balance and coordination, and all of that so you can have more freedom of movement so that you can enjoy your life more. That's exactly what we're focused on here at WeShape, is that sustainable habit of showing up for yourself, taking care of your body, and learning how to move better so you can feel better. All right? So again, sign up if you haven't already. And if you have any questions, post them in the comments. I'm going to answer a few questions before we get off this live today. And then hopefully I'll see you on the first live call for our challenge on this upcoming Monday, January 12th. So we got any questions, guys, about the challenge? Nobody's got any questions about the challenge whatsoever. So you all must be signed up already, which is fantastic. A couple more things I can mention while you guys think about it. If you have any questions, just post them in the comments again right now. Otherwise, if you've joined this live or other lives, thank you for joining these lives, right? It's awesome to have our community kind of just show up for these different things. We're going to be hosting a lot of lives throughout the year, so make sure you stay tuned to all of our social media platforms. You'll definitely see when we're going to go live to do more master classes around different areas of the body to help you gain strength, flexibility, all kinds of other topics. So we'll be doing lots of master classes. And we will be doing more challenges in the year, but they're going to happen every about 2 months. So you're not going to get a chance to do another challenge until maybe late February if you don't sign up for this one, okay?
Shout out to Clara for showing up to all 3 of the previous lives.
All right, shout out to Clara for showing up to all the previous lives as well. So awesome for some of you who showed up to all 4 of the lives throughout this week. I really appreciate it. And again, I think the challenge goes so much deeper on this than these lives could as well. And you also get a chance to hear other members share their experience and their journeys and their struggles and their wins as well, because it's so important that we connect with each other in that meaningful way too. So, anything else?
Any special scoliosis exercises that are in your program?
Oh, so this is why I wanted to show the routine right here in the beginning. So people, if you have an injury in your shoulder, or you have scoliosis, or you have back pain, or you have issues with your knees, fundamentally, the routines that we give people at WeShape focus on teaching you how to move better so you can feel better. So we constantly remind you, tuck your chin, lift tall through the top of your head, breathe this way, hold your pelvis this way, you should feel it here, right? So we're constantly trying to teach you how to feel whether or not you're moving well. Because I don't know about you, but I've seen plenty of people join fitness routines in the past, and then they would go to a routine, how's it supposed to feel? And they say, don't worry about it, no pain, no gain, right? Or you just push yourself too hard, too fast, and you end up getting injured and feeling really horrible. So we really focus on teaching you how to feel what it's like to move better. And then on top of that, not only are we focused on form first, that's a really big thing that sets us apart, is teaching you the little nuances that make the movements heal your body and strengthen your body rather than hurt your body. We make sure that you have the right movement for your individual level. So here's an awesome thing that we did. I have had 5 knee surgeries, and that means I've sat in a hospital bed and recovered 5 different occasions for several months, and then ended up with a year's worth of rehabilitation before I could get back to even starting to do some of the things that I could do prior to those surgeries. And when I was lying in bed, I thought to myself, I want to make sure that when we build WeShape, that someone who is laying in a bed like me and can't even sit up is able to do it. So all of the level 1 movements in our program, even though I'm doing them on the floor in the videos, they were designed to be done on a couch or in bed. So the program, it really starts you with simple mobility and muscle activation movements that you can do in bed safely. And then we have you sit up and do seated movements that you can do safely. And then we start doing more standing movements that you can do safely. And over the course of time, as you scale up the difficulty of those movements, you gain strength, flexibility, balance, and coordination. And ultimately, all of that makes you feel so much better in your body. So we should be able to accommodate a lot of people. In fact, we have physical therapy clinics recommending us. We have a physical therapist on staff who's reviewed the program and recommends us as well. So we really try to bridge the gap between someone who maybe needs to go to a physical therapist and they're just getting out of that, all the way to someone who wants to be, healthy, fit, and more athletic. And I use the WeShape workout routines as well. So if you want to try and scale them up and get all the way to the top of WeShape, it's actually really hard to do. You might never actually get there because some of the movements are so challenging. But just know that we're going to focus on form. We're going to focus on correcting some of those imbalances in your body, and that your routine is customized to you. Like I said, I think there's about 7,000 people right now inside WeShape. And that means there are 7,000 different workout routines. Not one person has the same workout routine. You have different movements based on your individual body's needs. And so yes, we can accommodate people typically who have aches, pains, and injuries in various areas of their body.
That's 7,000 every day.
7,000 every day. New routines every day. Any other questions, you guys?
There's a lot of love, appreciation.
A lot of love, appreciation. Well, I'll just offer some love and appreciation back to you. It goes both ways. We try to make amazing videos that can give you some really quick tips to help you feel better in your body. And for some of you, you like this stuff and you go, well, I want to learn more. I want to start developing these workout routines. And then you come join WeShape. Maybe you can become a member and try the workout routines. One of the best ways to do this, probably the best way to actually get a taste of what we're all about and give you the full experience. Because while I love giving you these movements that you can do throughout the day, and I'm sure that's helped like literally millions of people's lives, if you actually follow along to the customized routines we created, these people have absolutely transformational experiences in their body. So the best way to do this, join our free Feel Good Challenge. Like I said, we close enrollment tomorrow. So make sure you go to WeShape.com/challenge, or you click the link in the description, or you go click the link in our bio. You have basically one more day left to sign up, 100% free, and we start on Monday, January 12th, okay? So I really hope to see you on that first live call on Monday, January 12th, and get you started using WeShape, moving your body, and ultimately making 2026 a year that is the best year of your life. All right? Thanks for watching.